When we think about health, most of us turn to doctors for answers. After all, they've studied medicine for years and are trained to help us recover when something goes wrong. But here's the truth. While doctors do provide essential care, there are powerful health secrets that often get overlooked or underemphasized. These aren't mysterious or complicated. In fact, many of them are simple lifestyle habits that can completely transform your health if practiced consistently. 10. Sleep is more powerful than medicine. Doctors often stress diet and exercise, but sleep doesn't always get the spotlight it deserves. Yet research consistently shows that poor sleep is linked to higher risks of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, weakened immunity, and even early death. One study from Harvard found that people who consistently sleep fewer than 6 hours a night are at higher risk of heart attacks compared to those who get 7 to 8 hours. Another showed that lack of sleep increases appetite by boosting ghrelin, the hunger hormone, while reducing leptin, the hormone that signals fullness. In short, poor sleep makes you hungrier and more likely to gain weight. The solution is to treat sleep as a priority, not a luxury. Create a bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and aim for 7 to 9 hours of deep, restorative sleep. It's one of the cheapest and most effective ways to protect your health. Stress is just as dangerous as junk food. When people think of things that damage health, they picture processed foods, sugar, or smoking. But few realize that chronic stress is just as harmful, sometimes even more. In fact, research shows that chronic stress can double your risk of heart disease. It's also a silent contributor to insomnia, digestive problems, and depression. Yet many people ignore it because the effects are not as immediately visible as overeating or smoking. Doctors may advise relaxation, but they often don't emphasize how critical it really is. The truth is, stress management isn't optional if you want to stay healthy. It's essential. Practices like meditation, yoga, journaling, or even spending 20 minutes in nature daily can lower cortisol and reset your nervous system. It's like giving your body a shield against invisible damage. 8. Hydration shapes your health more than you realize. Most people think of drinking water as a way to quench thirst, but hydration does much more. It influences every cell in your body. Water regulates temperature, aids digestion, cushions joints, supports brain function, and flushes toxins. Even mild dehydration, just 1–2% of body weight, can cause headaches, fatigue, poor concentration, and mood changes. It can also slow down metabolism and increase cravings because the brain sometimes confuses thirst with hunger. Doctors usually remind patients to drink water, but they don't often explain its true power. A simple tip is to drink a glass of water first thing in the morning, one before meals, and one before bed. Keeping a water bottle nearby throughout the day ensures you stay hydrated effortlessly. Movement matters more than exercise. Most people think health comes down to hitting the gym for an hour a day. But what doctors don't always emphasize is that it's what you do the other 23 hours that really counts. Think about it. If you spend 8 to 10 hours at a desk, even a workout won't fully offset the effects of prolonged sitting. Small choices, like standing while on phone calls, walking after meals, or stretching during breaks, can dramatically reduce risks of heart disease, diabetes, and even premature death. The takeaway is simple. Don't just exercise, move more. Your body was built for motion, not long hours of stillness. 6. Your gut controls more than digestion. Most people think the gut is just about digesting food, But science now shows it's connected to almost everything: immunity, mental health, metabolism, and even skin health. The gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in your digestive tract, plays a massive role in keeping you healthy. A balanced microbiome strengthens your immune system, produces vital nutrients, regulates mood through serotonin production, and helps control weight. Doctors don't always dive deep into this, but you can take charge by eating fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut. Adding prebiotics, foods like garlic, onions, bananas, and oats feeds healthy gut bacteria. Over time, this strengthens your health in ways medicine often can't. Most health issues come from lifestyle, not genetics. We often hear people say, "It runs in my family." While genetics matter, lifestyle choices are far more influential than most realize. In fact, research suggests that up to 90% of chronic illnesses are lifestyle-related, not purely genetic. Doctors sometimes downplay this because it can feel overwhelming to tell patients their habits are the problem. But the truth is empowering. Your daily choices, what you eat, how much you move, how well you sleep, and how you manage stress, hold more power over your health than your DNA does. You're not trapped by your genes. You can rewrite the script through lifestyle. 4. Sunshine is a natural healer. We often hear warnings about sun exposure and skin cancer, but the conversation rarely highlights the other side. The sun is one of the most natural and effective sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D isn't just about bone health. It supports the immune system, regulates mood, reduces inflammation, and even lowers the risk of chronic diseases like multiple sclerosis and heart disease. Yet deficiency is incredibly common, especially in people who spend most of their time indoors. A few minutes of daily sun exposure, about 10 to 20 minutes depending on your skin tone and location, can make a world of difference. It boosts mood, supports healthy sleep cycles, and strengthens immunity. Doctors often recommend supplements, but natural sunlight is unmatched in its benefits when enjoyed safely. 3. Your mindset shapes your health. Health isn't just physical, it's deeply mental. A growing body of research shows that your mindset directly influences your physical well-being. Optimism, gratitude, and a positive outlook have been linked to lower rates of heart disease, faster recovery from surgery, and even longer lifespans. On the other hand, chronic negativity and hopelessness can worsen illness, weaken immunity, and increase stress hormone production. Doctors don't always talk about mindset because it sounds less scientific than medicine. But cultivating gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and surrounding yourself with supportive people can literally change your biology. Think of positivity as medicine for both the body and mind. 2. Preventive care is more important than treatment. Most of modern medicine focuses on treating problems after they arise. But what often gets overlooked is that prevention is far more powerful than cure. For example, high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease often develop slowly over years. But simple preventive habits like eating whole foods, exercising daily, staying hydrated, and managing stress can stop these conditions from appearing in the first place. The sad reality is that many people don't see doctors until they're already sick. Regular screenings, blood work, and lifestyle changes made early can prevent decades of suffering later. Prevention isn't glamorous, but it's the real secret to lasting health. 1. Simplicity beats complexity in health. The final and perhaps most important secret is this: staying healthy isn't as complicated as we're led to believe. The health industry often promotes supplements, expensive treatments, or complicated diets. But the truth is, the basics, done consistently, are what matter most. Doctors don't always emphasize simplicity because patients often expect complex solutions. But real health comes not from complexity, but from consistent simplicity practiced daily. And if you found these insights valuable, make sure to subscribe for more powerful tips that will keep you living healthier, longer, and happier.